Welcome back, Augmented Ones. Augmented Naturally 27 starts now with Jess Storm and DJ Brad. Episode 27, Wayfarer Jumpstart. We're going into
binoculars.
A lot of crazy random ideas, so bear with us. But we're going to be talking about Niantic's 5-year birthday and how they may have forgotten one of their prized childs at the start of the mount.
Who could it be?
We have an augmental idea about a TCG partnership with Niantic, how they can roll that out. Flying Cup was re-released after it was already postponed, which means the Halloween Cup should be back on schedule. We'll go into a little more. We'll be discussing the GoHub article about how people play, what drives people to play Pokemon Go every day. The Victini research and how terrible talk-to-text can be at times. And to piggyback on an idea from the previous episode, a route maker or a dance studio mode, making Pokemon Go a AR dance game.
Ooh. Dance Evolution?
Dance Augmentation?
Well, I was because the Pokemon evolve.
Yeah, I know. We'll see. Augmented 20. Augmented Naturally, episode 27 starts now. Stay tuned. And if you want to, whatever way you stay social, check us out there. You can also find us through anchor.fm for the full podcast, or see the bits each subject on youtube.com at Augmented Naturally. I feel like there should probably be more stuff added there, but
that's one of those ones you gotta do it the same every
well, I think they just pre-record their stuff and then they splice it in.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I used to do that when I just did it solely on Anchor, where I would record a segment and then that segment would be there and then I can just drag and drop. I
gotcha.
Which is nice at times, but sometimes it can feel a little stale, especially if the audio is a little different. When we were outside, it would have different effects sometimes.
Right. It would go jump around like the quality. I meant just augmented blah 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 starts now, and check us out on socials at this and blah 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 and that and that and that and that. Don't forget the something. I don't know.
Okay.
Like have a little a spiel that we adapt for each episode that kind of says this is the episode. These are our socials. Here's the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever it might be.
Yeah, the shameless plugs and everything.
Well, I don't mean just shameless plugs in general, but just
yeah.
Here's all the info real quick, just to get it out of the way, and yeah, okay, shameless plugs. That's fine.
Yeah, gotta make sure they know what they're listening to. Yeah. Because that's kind of the point of the teaser at the start. That way they know what's coming, how it's going to be, and then you do the ads, and then you get into the main bits and pieces.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to go right in. So, Niantic just celebrated their 5th anniversary.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5!
5 stars all around for all of their apps, some would say. Some a little buggy, but it happens. As with tech, it is. I saw this hilarious video, and basically a guy got a basketball stuck at the backside of a basketball hoop.
Okay.
So he throws his shoe at it, and the shoe gets stuck.
Shoe gets stuck.
And they compare it to technology and programming, because you throw the shoe to stop the bug that happened there, and then that bug creates another bug. And then he ends up throwing both of the shoes. One gets stuck, throws another shoe, that gets stuck, but the ball comes out, and then he throws the ball again, and then goes through the whole process. And that's basically programming in a nutshell there.
Correct. There's two big when I used to program, there's two big lines I'd always say. It's broken, and I don't know why. Or it works, and I don't know why. Like, what did I do that fixed this? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have any experience in means of programming besides maybe MySpace stuff from back in the day. But otherwise, no experience from there. I'm willing to learn, especially if I want to develop an app for the gym down the road, but
yeah,
eventually. When I find the time to do all of that stuff, once I can actually afford to outsource editing and scripting or other stuff like that. But, once we actually get things off the road. Anyway, back to Niantic.
Yes.
So, their first app was actually Field Trip. But maybe it was actually technically when they were still with Alphabet from Google. Maybe I should...
I forgot they were with them.
Yeah, because I think they split off from Google because of Field Trip. Trip app. Yeah, they stopped usage of Field Trip in July 12th, 2019. Oh, wait, no, they completely shut it down then. But the final release was 2015.
Okay.
So they stopped it when they started Ingress. And I think it was developed by Niantic Labs for Google Glass. Okay. Yeah, that's really where they got their start there.
Yeah.
And then they realized how much better it was, and they developed a game around it called Ingress.
Mm-hmm.
That way they could crowdsource all of their AR map locations. Because in essence, that's why Ingress has remained free to play for so long.
Okay.
Or it's not as much of a freemium game as Pokemon Go is.
Yeah, when I played it, I definitely don't remember it having any.
Yeah, they
nonsense.
had their chaotic matter units, CMU, something like that. But that was really only used when it came to getting a what's the name? Getting a fracker. There we go. I'm not cursing.
Gotcha.
That's the name. It's a fracker. You would put the fracking thing on the portal, and then it would do the fracking things and get you more items. But that was kind of the only thing besides a few beacons that you could display on portals, and that would be the only times that you would actually spend money on Ingress in-game. All the other costs came with traveling to other locations, long nights, battery packs for your phone overheating because it was a crazy game back in the day.
Old school Pokemon Go tried to melt my phone a few times.
Oh, yeah. I did too, and that was like one of the main reasons why I got like a vent mount for my phone. Because raiding during the summer, I just put it in front of the vent on the phone, and it would cool it down. And then my phone was always okay, but apparently having it directly interact with the vent would possibly create condensation inside the unit.
Oh.
Go fig.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not good.
No, yeah. But it just how I did it for a while, raiding during.
I didn't even think about that.
I mean, as long as you didn't have it full blast on cold.
I guess that's true.
Yeah. Plus, there was a decent range, so I didn't have it directly in front of it, so slightly breezing. Anywho.
Yeah.
So yeah, Niantic started with Field Trip, and then they went to Ingress and crowdsourced their global map, And then a couple years after that, they partnered with the Pokemon Company and developed Pokemon Go, which technically Pokemon Go started as a April Fool's prank, if you remember.
I definitely do.
April Fool's prank, the Pokemon showed up on a map of the world, and there were actually people that went out to that geolocation, marked that they were there or something, and then found the last one, and they got like a business card from Niantic or whoever actually ran it, Google maybe, as they were the ones to actually explore, which is really cool if you have that kind of money. But that's kind of the cool part about Pokemon Go. It gives you the extra reason to go out and travel to this whole other worlds and areas that you have kind of no reason to go to.
Yeah, as the game came out a few months after I moved back to the area, and I didn't know the area all that well, and I definitely know a bunch of stuff because of Pokemon Go.
Mm-hmm.
I know parks and playgrounds and nature centers and all kinds of stuff, and all that I found because of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so monuments things that I didn't even know were part of town. I was like, oh, there's a time capsule right under my feet. There's the fact for it. Never knew this here. Never had any idea. I found a blog from Niantic talking about shutting the field trip down July of last year, so 2019.
Yeah.
He said, thanks for the adventures. It'll no longer available, and they'll shut down services later this year so they can focus on their other games, which at this time was Ingress, Pokemon Go, and Harry Potter.
But actually, when they announced that, they had already announced Catan. Did you hear about it? Oh, yeah. They're working on Catan Mobile as an AR game for civilization building, something like that.
Like the board game Catan?
Yeah. You didn't hear about that? Oh, man.
No, how did I not hear about this? Yeah, I'm looking at their site now.
Settlers of Catan Explorers. I know I signed up to try and get into the beta or the alpha or whatever they want to call it.
Yeah. There's a Men in Black AR?
They have everything now.
I know.
Catan World Explorers, yeah. Yeah, so I'm not sure how much more they're going to... I'm not sure how you could actually build this out. Okay, yeah. You collect lumber, brick, wool, grain, ore. So this is basically their... This is their... this is Niantic's competition for Minecraft Go. Minecraft World.
Yeah, I was just looking at that too. I was like, oh yeah, Minecraft Earth. I completely forgot about that.
Uh-huh.
I think I even signed up for like the alerts and all, and I don't ever remember getting it.
Yeah, I'm in the beta for on my Android, but I haven't really done too much with it because, as to be expected, everything shows up everywhere because Google and Minecraft and them don't have the resources that Niantic has, so they can spawn anything everywhere. But like I learned from Draconius Go, you're going to end up in someone's backyard trying to get that item.
Oh, yeah, that game.
Yeah, the game that got Trainer Tips banned from Niantic for like one summer.
Oh, yeah. I remember our Discord group got, a couple of them got real into it for a little while.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we were big into it for a minute. I think, but what stopped me from playing it was, I think the Draconius Go people had their bots go in and start knocking people out of locations. So at that point, I was like, no, it's not really alive. I'm not biting anymore. What else we got? Yeah, so Catan World Explorers, that'll be one of their newest games that they've told us about, at least. Everything else is just hearsay and then things that are in test, because there's only so much they can do with the current state of cell technology and the way that they could implement 5G networks. I know there's a lot more devices that are being 5G enabled. Yeah, maybe if we can start picking up steam with other stuff, but go fig.
I mean, I have Steam. I just don't have any games on it. I have a few.
Yeah. I have Steam for the sole reason I got the Mrs. Planet Zoo. And she enjoyed playing that for a while.
Word? Is that kind of like those
like Zoo
Tycoon and...
Yeah. I think this one was extremely more immersive, though.
Okay.
But the usual problems and bugs to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to... I'm holding off on pretty much all games until I can theoretically, hopefully, build myself a computer. We'll see. We just had some stuff shift around at work, so my hours may go up, so that might be a thing.
Nice. Well, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
If the hours go up for a short time, and then the pay goes up and the hours go back down, then it's a good balance. But otherwise, more work is iffy. Yeah, they had a special bonus box. If you were fast enough and realized it, there was a Niantic birthday window on the 4th of October.
Mm-hmm.
And that was for like Double Dust and a bunch of other things too. I think quarter hatch distance, which is just what they wanted to bring out, which might have been one of the reasons why they wanted to stop the special bonuses, as part of our speculation there, that they may have ended the special bonuses early. That way, all of their other events coming up were actually more impactful, like their birthday bash or the autumn event or some other things. Just some random little thoughts there. Little speculation as to why they want to bring more attention to themselves. Go fig.
I'm just going to say money. That's always it. That's always a safe bet.
Yeah. Typically, but...
No, I know.
Honestly, in means of if they want to really make money, then I kind of think they should partner with the Pokemon TCG cards.
Yes.
Because there's all these different apps coming out that allow for a card game to then shoot out a Pokemon there.
Mm-hmm.
I think if they were able to implement a AR form of it, where the Pokemon shows up on top of there, you could then maybe digitize it. I don't know. Maybe that might be Digimon, so we can't do that.
They had a board game back in the day that was somewhat like this idea, and I cannot remember the name of it, and I'm sorry I can't. But you could put your phone up, and your pieces would pop up a 3D model that you would use on the board. Yeah, they could definitely do that with the cards, because all it needs to do is identify the pictures, or just, I mean, if they're going to do their own, they would just put QR codes on it. That would be the easiest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they already have the QR codes with the other redeem stuff in each of the packs. So
yeah, I was talking specifically if they were doing TCG cards for Pokemon Go, they could have the little codes on them to, like, hey, these will work with Pokemon Go. You can throw out one of your guys on it or whatever it might be.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, yeah, maybe if they would probably make it so that they had like a special hat or something like that.
Of course it would be a hat.
I mean, with them implementing Pokemon Go with Pokemon Home, then maybe Pokemon TCG could interact with Pokemon Go, and then Go could go to Home, and then you then get your special Pokemon from Pokemon TCG into Go.
Yes.
They would probably have
Yes.
to. They would probably have to implement something where each pack comes with a card. Each pack comes with a list of QR codes for the Pokemon in that pack, which can then be redeemed in Pokemon Go. Otherwise, you'd just be able to scan the Pokemon every single time and then just pass the card around to your group.
True.
From there. Plus, Pokemon Company could then have people that already have devices to then play on their TCG website already.
Right.
And have that work around as well.
That's not our job to figure all that stuff out. That's on them. We just go over the ideas.
Top grossing company, and the amount of... I'm telling you, I'm looking for these Champions Path cards out there. I'm checking it like every other day or so at all the different retailers. And I've met a lot of people that play TCG. And
really?
Yeah, it's kind of funny, kind of sad that no one can get their hands on these cards because scalpers beat them to it. And I walked into a Walmart the other day, and there were 4 guys waiting for the rep to show up that day. And apparently they had seen them in one of the towns close by, and they said they were going to hit this town later. And I was like, oh, that's interesting. Glad they told you. But I'm not going to wait around, so have fun.
Yeah, for real.
I'll find them when I find them. It's okay.
You get to them eventually.
Yeah. I'll pre-order the next set, and I'll go from there. But I did pick up a tag team thing.
Oh.
In celebration of Giratina coming back out.
Okay, that's right. He just popped back under the... It's gone.
See,
it's back.
Yeah, I'm trying
to put
to...
up and it said, no, gone, back.
Yeah, my face disappeared. Whatever.